There are a variety of reasons why somebody might consider using a robot.
The three reasons that I would choose a robot, say over a manual type process, would be because of the accuracy, the repeatability, and the throughput.
You can do hazardous tasks, you can do mundane tasks. The robot is not going to stop at 3 o'clock on a Friday. You can run it through the weekend, run it through the holidays. There's been a significant increase in robot opportunities, robot sales, robot solutions. The ability to actually implement these has been simplified.
Bertram Plus has always been involved with robotics in some fashion or another. With the advent of lower cost, higher speed, easier to program robots, those have become much more prevalent in our business. And we're starting to see people really starting to employ robots much faster rate than they ever did. We're seeing a lot of our customers are asking us for robots. And I think a lot of that has to do with trying to stay competitive with the rest of the world.
Bertram can scale their support for almost any project. We have an engineering team where if we need to engineer end-of-arm tooling or pallet trays, if we have to design pneumatic systems, if we have to design electrical control systems.
Often people don't realize that there's a lot of different aspects that go along with the robot itself. So there's the end effector or the gripper. There's the safety. How do you get the parts to the robot? And then there's the intangibles like the engineering and the programming. So how do you get the robot to do what you need it to do? We can help with all of that. We can offer the safety. We can offer the part feeding. We can offer the gripper. We can offer a camera that can actually inspect the part before the robot interacts with it. We like to look at ourselves as a total solutions type robotics company. We're not just going to sell you one robot and be done with you. We're going to offer all kinds of components.
People are looking at trying to use and trying to deploy robots in areas where they're using non-value added type labor, where they can then take that labor and they can redeploy that someplace else.
The thing about robotics that I've seen over the past 10 years is just a dramatic decrease in the overall cost. 10 years ago, it might have been over $100,000 for just the robot itself, whereas nowadays you can get a robot for 30, 40 grand. Moving forward, I expect the cost reductions to continue as people use more and more of them and companies get better at manufacturing them. Robots are also going to get a lot smarter and more networked with each other. So in the future, I see a time where robots are actually communicating with each other and they're actually maneuvering in ways that will allow them to be more efficient. And I think we're going to see that in all aspects of robotics in a few years.
The big difference between buying from Bertram versus buying from somebody else, we're able to support this product from the time you start thinking about it until the time you have it in production. If you have questions about programming or about the product in general, we'll be there to support you.
With the whole Bertram Plus model, we're not just going to sell you a robot and walk away. We want to be there to help you with your process and add value and understand what it is the robot needs to actually do. If you come to us with a process that needs to be accomplished through robotics, we'll look at the process with you and we'll offer engineering expertise. It really goes along with the whole service support, engineering expertise aspect of our business.